Hi, I'm David Tucker, and I'm the treasurer with the Siskiyou Land Trust. I've been in this role for 4 years. Today, I'd like to go over our FY20 financial performance. Fiscal 20 ended on June 30th, 2020. Let's take a look at the expenses. As you can see on the graph, expenses were $193,300 in FY20. That's a 12% increase over FY19. That increase was generated by two primary sources. One is that we started providing health insurance for our full-time employees, and two, one employee who was working part-time in FY19 converted back to a full-time status. The revenue story is much more interesting. You'll see two bars for revenue in FY20. The bar on the far right represents our revenue performance, including Thamar Werett's very generous $566,000 bequest to the Land Trust. This bequest has two primary components. One includes 600 acres of land, plus a dwelling and a cottage. In addition, there's a very sizable investment portfolio. That investment portfolio will be used as a stewardship fund to preserve the 600 acres in perpetuity. Therefore, that investment portfolio will not be used for operational expenses like salaries, healthcare, travel, etc. Without Thamar's generous gift, we would have generated a little over $196,000 in revenue, which is 72% higher than FY19 and $10,000 lower than FY18. You may recall FY19 was a very thin year on the revenue side because we didn't close any easements, nor do we have any special programs like the Patagonia Moose Jaw program we had. But there's even more to talk about. You remember this slide from last year? We said we're ready to grow. Well, we've been doing just that through your very generous support. From the land that we own standpoint, we increased from about 80 acres to over 680 acres, thanks to Thamar's very generous gift. But we have a bigger story to tell you about with the land that we have under conservation easements. By the end of FY20, we had a little bit over 6,900 acres under conservation easements. In FY21, we expect that to grow by 423% to over 29,000 acres. Your generous support is what funded this expansion. And we expect even more in the coming fiscal years. We're currently working on closing these 29,000 acres, and we have 10,000 additional acres queued up to work on in FY21. So we really appreciate the support you've given us over the years, and we hope that you'll be able to continue to help us as we protect the land you love. Thank you.